What's the worst that could happen?
You must have a friend or two, don't you? It's hard being alone all of the time. At least I have Callisto and the other nymphs, and I have you. A distant friend is still a friend, isn't that right?
Anyone else?
My sisters Hestia and Hera surely would assist as well, young sprout. Except they and our foster brothers haven't been getting along of late. Though as for me, I'll never leave this mountaintop of mine.
He's back again, Baldy. Prince, that vintage ambrosia bottle that you gave me, that was the greatest thing I ever tried, I think. Even Baldy enjoyed the stuff.
뭐 잠깐만요.
I thought you'd like it, sir. And so I'm pleased to offer you another. Almost a shame we seldom get such imports from Olympus around here.
Oh, look what the prince has brought for us, Baldy. Perhaps someday we'll have a chance to share some between us.
Yeah, I hope so too. I have to thank you, Sisyphus. Not just for all the help you've given me time after time, but for encouraging me to have a chat with Baldy there. I dare say I feel a little more at peace of late, and maybe it's thanks to him.
He's a good one, all right, isn't he? Though if you've come to such an understanding with old Baldy there, why, it must mean you've done some growing on your own as well, I think. No worries what...
Nice. Sometimes a conversation with a friend is its own reward, isn't that right, Baldy? Well then. You're absolutely right there, mate. Tisiphone.
Murder!
Me too.
Not now. Glad that's over. Was just thinking about you.
The time has come. We'll have to catch up at some other time, though good to see you anyway. I doubt this will take very long at all.
No doubt at all from me.
The might and fury of Olympus courses through you, noble cousin.
I have longed to hear the sound of your hiss, Lerny. Any more heads you'd like chopped off? No? Time for a boost.
Saw Thanatos again lately here, boss, and I want to tell you, almost looked as though he cracked a smile when he mentioned you. Never seen anything like that with him.
気持ち悪いよね.
Well done, my little sprout.
You'd choose one of my relatives instead of me, though I myself was first to contact you. Alas, I must respond to you in kind.
She
ダッ
won't
シ
like
ュでリ
this.
フレクできたらね。
Your father also made some questionable choices, Zagreus. But all of us are family after all.
Lord Dionysus. Hey, on no occasion whatsoever. Cheers to you again, Lord Dionysus, mate. This place is so much less dreary under your influence.
Ah, this is the greatest, Zag. This feast I'm headed to. I was getting a little concerned I wasn't gonna have quite enough to go around for everyone. Well, you just saved my evening, man. Too bad you couldn't be there, yeah? You gotta let me in on something, Zag. How did you gather up so much ambrosia there? I mean, sometimes I think the stuff is plentiful up here, but you are positively swimming in it, man.
何しょうもないこと言ってんの。
Son of Hades, let me welcome your return here to my space within the underworld, and bid you choose an alteration to the fabric of reality.
Big crowd, huh?
You face the champion and me. Ready yourself.
Meg!
Shit. Whip! How could you?
I'll just help myself. I can use this.
I tell you not to ask too many questions of my good professional associate nearby, but then who are we kidding, boss? Not like he'd answer you those questions anyhow.
Princess Zagreus once more offers to Cerberus one of his favorite sacks.
Thanks, boy. Think you can beat me this time, Father?
I trust you have retained enough of your strength through this ordeal to make this worth our while.
Not yet.
Again, you have defeated me somehow. And yet, you're quite strong.
See you at home. In the name of someone very sore right now.
これで、23回クリアしてんの。おえ、すごいね。あ、
So complicated is the path to the well-hidden cottage of Persephone that surface-walking Zagreus, on this particular occasion, sadly zigs instead of zags, plummeting from off a precipice into most familiar waters.
切り抜けてんちゃうか。間違いない道を。
I'm back. Huh.
Hey, Adusa, let me guess. You're here regarding the procession of these shades who've been standing here for quite some time, clogging the hall a bit. They barely moved at all.
You guessed it, Mr. Hypnos. So, have you, given any thought to maybe focusing the traffic flow through here a little bit to keep the hallway clearer and, oh, I don't know, put some sort of time limit in place?
You know, can't say I have. I've got my registration list and I have had to keep a careful eye on it. With all the shades that have been pouring in, it's really gotten slow around here.
It definitely has. I have to go. Hope you get yourself some rest, okay?
中国人やったら行列に並ばずに行ったりするんかな。今噛み倒したけどさ。
You bet.
What else can we do to continue, I wonder?
See you out there, Father. You know, that painting in your bedchambers, it turned out rather well, didn't it? Some very talented shades around here.
Oh, it's beautiful. I tried to persuade your father to hang it out in the hall, but he's too coy about such things. Though I like it where it is. A reminder to us every day and night.
Still can't believe you let me hold his spear.
やっぱりお母さんよな。
Oh, there you are, Highness.
Achilles, your pact with Father is officially amended, sir. Specifically, it no longer has any stipulation barring you from entering Elysium during the indefinite term of your employment. On my authority in the name of Hades. Thank you for your service.
What are you? You're serious? I'm able to go. You're right, I feel it. I'm unbound. So I can simply leave right now.
You can simply leave right now. And might I add, it's about damn time.
I should get going then, although I'm unprepared. I didn't think it would come to this. Not that I had no faith in you, it's just...
Incidentally, there's this one glade out in Elysium I highly recommend. Go to him, sir. You've waited long enough. Fear is for the weak.
Fear is for the weak. Farewell for now, lad. I can't thank you enough.
Farewell for now, sir.
Heard you made it, Zag.
What's going on with Charon, by the way, if you can tell me, Than? He's never been particularly talkative, but he really seems to know the inner workings of this place.
I correspond with Charon all the time, but even I don't know the full extent of his responsibilities. He's an independent contractor of sorts, been here forever. Your father gives him plenty of space to work.
He must be compensated pretty well for having done this for so long, tending the influx of new souls and all of that.
I doubt he's in it for the compensation, Zagreus. There is no underworld without Charon. I think he knows that, and your father knows it too.
I never thought of it like that.
A moment.
Hi.
Hold, child. I have a message for you from my daughters themselves, concerning the blade of the underworld in your possession.
Hi.
Wait, you mean the Fates? And Stygius? I'm honored that they would have taken any notice of me. What is it that they want for me to know?
They wish for me to impart to you these words, so that your blade, in turn, may hear them uttered from your lips. I see your kingly pardon from a prison of stone. Repeat them, and remember.
I see your kingly pardon from a prison of stone. This must be for one of the weapon's hidden forms. Please tell your daughters I am very grateful, Nyx.
I shall, child. Although I'm certain they already know. Though whether they are aiding you or this is simply what must come to pass, I cannot say.
I'll take my chances it's the former.
So?
とりあえず行くか。
Stygius, I see your kingly pardon from a prison of stone. A future aspect. What sort of name is Arthur?
ほう。バリアダメージ。
Grant me the aspect of Arthur.
Whoa, that's a nifty sword.
It's すごいよね。いつの間にか5までいってんのね。
What's life without a little pain?
Nephew, why, the seas up here, they're just about as widely feared as your vast underworld down there. For water can be deadlier than bronze.
あ、そう。
This space grows far more interesting when you occupy a small amount of it.
Now that is an entirely unusual design, even for Exegryph. So then the waking phrase has worked. That aspect bearer, Lucifer, was it? Struck his own Lord Father. Tried to, anyway. A not uncommon story, it would seem.
別の話だもんね。聖書の話だもんね。
Hello.
Hey, sir.
All this for someone such as me? You know I'm down here for a reason, don't you, Prince? Not just because your father and good Thanatos don't care for me. Yet, from the very first, you showed me decency I'd not experienced since I was a king. Perhaps not even then.
面白い眉毛してるな。
Whoever it was you used to be, sir, I believe you've changed. And I'm proud to say that you're my friend. And Boldy there as well. It's odd for me to say, but I am glad you're here. I think I've learned a lot from you about all this.
Well, Your Highness, I'm honored very much indeed. And having you amongst my list of friends makes it perhaps the greatest such a list a fellow such as I has ever had. Isn't that right, Boldy? Take it from me, Prince Ed. Boldy concurs.
You guys are great.
あ、シスポスと岩子風でセットなんやね。
How goes it with old Master Thanatos of late, Prince Zed? Is he at least less stern with you than with the poor mortals he's sent to take in here?
Oh, Thanatos is doing all right. Much like my father, I think he feels he has some sort of fearsome reputation to uphold. Or maybe he's perpetually stressed over his work. But he's been well lately.
That's good, I guess. Always appreciated that he ultimately took me in, rather than having to show up here through much more sudden, much more painful means. Didn't stop me from trying to avoid the trip, of course. Good choice.
Thanks. You take good care of Sisyphus there, won't you, Boldy?
喜べ。
Indeed.
ダメだこら。
May you get out of here this time.
Just in time.
早速向かう。
Figured you'd be up to have another of our little contests. Now let's go. All of you, prepare to die again.
Hope you don't mean me. Hello, Fury Sisters.
そうか。使いづらいな、なんかな。
That's one way to prove I'm innocent.
I'd love to know about your life down there. I'll try and help you live through it this time, so that way you can tell me.
かわいいな。
I have to pick a side.
You're very kind.
I did not restore order to this world and claim the heavens for myself, only to be insulted by my own nephew.
作者から多分ゼウスって嫌われてるやろ。
Apologies, Lord Zeus.
Ah, very well. Good show, young man. And I think I shall let you off the hook and take you back under my wing for now.
All right, Lerny, let's have it out between us then. Got you. No, wait!
ああ、最悪の武器やな、これ。使いづら。
Looks like somebody just found out that some types of butterflies are incredibly dangerous, especially the ones that come swarming out of those soul catchers. If only you could just not have a soul or something, then they'd bother somebody else.
I'll get right on that.
Your recent efforts have proved useful to this place.
Oh. どうした？
You're such a good boy, aren't you, Cerberus? Yes, you are. Guarded the place while I was out, and even let my son come visit me.
The ever-vigilant and terrifying Cerberus merely accepts the praise.
I trust my hymn provides some solace to your days or nights.
I don't often see you interact with Hypnos, Nyx, so I just wanted to make sure. Is everything all right?
Hypnos still is learning independence, child. Thus I have decided it is best to keep my distance from him temporarily, else he shall continue to rely upon me, even for completing the most rudimentary requests. We have agreed he shall not call upon me for the time being.
For the time being? How long are we talking? Can't remember the last time I saw you speaking with him now that you mention it.
Based on his rate of progress, I suspect his education shall have been complete well before the dawning of the next age.
それってだいぶ先ってことやね。
Well, keep it up, Hypnos.
Your Highness!
Dusa, I don't mean to upset you, but I'm worried you're going to burn yourself out if you keep pushing yourself past your limits. Are you sure you don't need a break?
I'm sure, Prince. This is my chance. I'm custodian of the House of Hades. I need to keep doing my best right now. Thanks so much for the nectar. Bye!
Please, take care of yourself.